is going on, everybody? Welcome to Game of Thrones Monday night. We are going to be reviewing season 2, episode number 7, and we got a new face on the panel, so we will actually introduce her first. That would be Nomi Without You. Hello, Nomi, and thank you for stopping by.
Hi, Ryan. Thanks for allowing me to be here. It's gonna be a blast, I can tell already.
Well, yeah, we we get a little spice every once in a while. And my co-host who started this with me, that would be Joker Voice, who is Fire and Blood. Yeah, exactly.
Say no more.
And we have a Shadow of Hawk. We got the kid down there. How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
That's it. Nothing to say about the Targaryen.
He has curfew soon.
Yo, okay.
Okay.
He's got 2 hours. Give me a second. I'll get into it.
I mean, I don't really have anything else to say.
He has a bedtime, so.
Yeah, we have a 2-hour limit, so we don't want to get him going yet. And, of course, we got Tyler the Redbeard.
Man, I was disappointed in the lack of boobs in this episode.
Yeah, there was...
I was promised
No boobs.
Westeros boobs. And
no boobs.
There was no boobs in this episode.
Right.
So I'm gonna take a look at the chat. I'm confused by this. We have Shadow of Hawk at 5:29 p.m. that says "Hail Zulu."
So I hopped into the chat and I saw Shaka Zulu there who was like, "Hail Legion talk," and I said "Hail Zulu," and I guess his comment got deleted or something like that.
No, if you put it in too early, it'll get bumped. Then we have Larry saying first at 7:53 p.m. So technically, Larry, you're third.
I think my comment might have been deleted, but from his perspective, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm reading the timestamps because
I always delete Shadow's comments.
That's
I mean, that's totally fair.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
The shadow doesn't matter.
Exactly.
No, it's more just overfilling chat.
Wow,
that's what it is.
Oh, Shadow, what is with the ladies bagging on you? Like even Lily earlier, that she's been doing schoolwork. She said, "I'm coming back." She's like, it's gonna be great seeing everybody, but I'm not gonna be nice to Shadow. And I said, "Fuck Shadow."
That's fine.
What's with the ladies bagging on you, kid?
Because he is a Hightower simp. Everyone hates the Hightowers.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay,
makes sense.
I don't particularly like them either. I just don't like Rhaenyra.
Michelle says second. She says, "Hey, Lawrence," and of course we got JV, who
Lawrence
always says, "Let's go first up, light the fires, Dracarys." I probably don't say it as well as
Dracarys.
Earlier doesn't count. How does that? What, Larry?
It only counts if the live stream already started. That's just my take.
I think this whole I think this whole first thing is childish, but that's just
because I mean, if it's deleting the first comments, then you don't really know who is first.
Oh no! If you're too early, YouTube does it.
You don't get like a hat or something, right? You don't get anything for being first, right?
Right.
I think bragging rights.
It's Samuel.
What?
It's Samuel's fault.
Can you spend these? Can you spend these dragons rights at these bragging rights?
I mean,
is it currency?
They're slightly more valuable than Venezuelan currency.
That's not saying much.
Stop picking on baby nuts.
No,
can't promise that.
If he puts himself out there, he's prone to get picked on.
You can't put those baby nuts out there.
Nope.
Larry, I did in fact know that. I hate Reddit because of learning that fact.
I sent for Shay. Little known fact about her character: the actress that played her did porn. I did not know that.
What? No, put the link in there.
For research purposes.
The trending post was, "Hey, I found this video of Shay,
Larry,
and I hated that fact."
Larry, put it in the FNR chat, and then of course, because I think Tyler, you're in that chat, right? I think you're part of that chat, so you can
the Twitter one.
Yeah, the one on Twitter, the FNR chat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. So, JV, you had something to say?
Research purposes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely for the research.
I'm a scholar,
So,
you guys.
I was gonna say the title of this episode is "A Man Without Honor."
Mm-hmm.
My question is, which one? Because there's lots in this episode.
That is true.
That show themselves.
I mean, you kind of know who it is, though, right?
No, I I think we know who
By the end of it, yeah.
who they're talking
Yeah,
about.
obvious by the end of it.
But
So, kicking it off, we got Leon. We got
Trailed off there.
sorry, Theon.
Leon.
Sorry, I saw a Resident Evil meme earlier today, and it's like my brain only works so well. Yeah,
Leon Greyjoy, first of his name.
it's a Theon Greyjoy, and
he's chastising his guys. You let a cripple escape. He must have left with the giant, a half-wit, and a cripple, and a 6-year-old. They must have left with the wildling woman, the one who you were. Okay,
Along with
okay,
the
we're
wildling
past-
woman.
yeah,
One
we're
that he was
past-
The one
getting
you
to
were
know.
fucking.
and then now obviously
we got another beautiful lady here because there's never enough ladies on this stream. Hello,
Oh.
Lily.
McQueen.
Is her audio working?
Yeah,
No, okay.
she-
Her audio is working. Okay.
I'm just waiting for my introduction, and then I can speak.
I guess introduce her again then.
Brian, it's you.
Okay.
I don't believe you people.
I'm kidding. Yes. Lily has returned from her long stint of doing schoolwork. God bless her. She's going to school for a wonderful thing. But we're glad you're back. We've missed you.
I know, I missed you guys too.
And you know, you said earlier that you weren't going to be nice to Shadow, and we agree with that.
I know you're giving away all my like behind the scenes secrets. Shh.
A girl would never reveal all of her secrets. So that's
Hey, someone needs to be the punching bag. I'll take that hit.
But you know what? You do
and-
really well. That's why we pick on you. So
maybe Nick has volunteered as tribute.
And why is Lily on the bottom where Shadow should that is Shadow's place?
Yeah.
That is Shadow's place. So
All right.
I
Why
think
is Tyler there?
I didn't get a chance to change it, but I got well, you know, well, apparently I'm racist, so it's like me. I guess I hate Hispanic women.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'll see myself out then, Ryan.
It's like I had a friend recently tell me that I have racist, sexist, and continued homophobic takes on YouTube, and I'm like,
I think that I belong between you and JV. That's just what I'm saying.
all right.
I
Look, you know what? How about this? I'll put you on top of JV. There you
there
go.
we go.
And that'll make JV happy because you know what? The man
It's a
works-
Joker sandwich. It's a Joker sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't ever say
wow.
that again. That's gross.
Yeah, it was weird. But this is Game of Thrones that we're talking about, so it's
True.
probably bound to
It is true.
happen.
I don't have a wow on this stream, so we're just gonna get back into Game
Wow.
of Thrones.
What do you mean, people?
Wow.
Wow.
Now,
Oh, that kind of wow. Okay, I got you.
Now, I was about to say that based on his first experience and the Iron Price, Theon's learned something here.
Yeah.
Because he gets insulted and instead of taking it or say lock him up and everything, he kicks the shit out of him.
Like literally.
Overdoes it a little bit, I would argue. And he like in the vein of like 1 or 2 hits would solidify he's got a lot of strength to him, but he's still learning this, so it makes sense he overdid it.
Mhm.
Well, we kind of saw how Theon overdid it the last episode when he
He has not begun to overdo it yet.
no, not yet.
Get the horses and the hounds.
And we're gonna listen to the audio.
Come on, lad, finish it.
So they're basically chasing down the kids.
Little boys. I was a little boy when I was torn away from my home and brought here.
Jesus.
I kept my word.
God.
I never ran away.
Oh, Theon.
He's such a
Jeez.
putt.
And that's the best word of butts.
Yeah. And I think it stands to be said that he has such a giant stick in his ass because his sister is better at everything than he wants to be, and he's not. And it's like so, and I think that it really sticks in his craw.
A stick up his ass and a chip on his shoulder.
I find
Sure,
them soon
sure.
enough. I won't hurt
Yeah.
them.
That and
Well,
a chip that has
Okay.
no business to being there.
Yeah. Literally, he says, I'll hurt them, but I won't kill them. And it's like, you're talking about, so what? Bran, of course, is crippled. He's like, what, 10, 12?
Yeah, that sounds about
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. And then, of course, like we have a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Like,
Hodor
yeah. Of course, you got Hodor. Just Hodor.
and Osha.
Yeah.
Oh, but okay, but even in this little thing here, as we talked about Hodor, the guy who's playing him, yeah, he has the one line, but the best thing he does is convey emotion, and he does it really, really well.
Even with just the one line, yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. And we will see it right here.
It would have given you whatever you needed.
And if Theon found out, he'd hang them.
The boy can't survive on walnuts.
I'm fine.
We've been
Okay,
walking since
pause.
before sunrise.
Just give it a pause really
Yeah.
quick. And I want to hear from the ladies about their thoughts of Theon Greyjoy, returning our queen up here.
About Theon. Oh my gosh. Where do I start with this guy?
Wherever you want, because trust me, I'm sure you ladies have a lot to say.
So many problems. Just kidding. You know, when the first season came out, I kind of liked him, but then as time went on, I guess that was the point where we're supposed to not like him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's so crazy. Like they're little kids. I think I just passed this like in the book too. So it's like fresh in my mind, and he's just like all kinds of messed up. He's so weird.
No, I think it was just because he's crazy and is messed up in his mind because he's developing this, like, I don't know, this urge to get all this power. And I don't know, it's just, he's starting to, at this point, I'm starting to like dislike him in this episode as well.
Okay.
I would argue he's not looking. I mean, power is part of it, but I think he just wants Daddy to love him at the end of the
Yeah.
day
Very true.
because he can't
Yeah.
hold.
Recognition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's doing all this because like he's being told to be an Ironborn, you got to be brutal,
Mhm.
and he's overdoing it. He's like a baby viper who doesn't know it's got to use only a little bit of venom, not the whole sack.
Well, it's not.
It would take one to know one, right?
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Damn it! I
I know what
still
you
didn't get the
meant.
rim shots for this
I
fucking.
mean, I'm not a snake, so I can't really comment.
I need a rim shot for all my string.
But again, he's going. But again, this is what's up, JBT?
JC Gunn, hell, buddy.
This is something that he is. This is something very new to him because for pretty much 10 years, over half his life, he's been programmed. Yes, he did. Theon has been.
It's a great time to tune in. bud.
So Theon has been programmed, and all this Ironborn stuff is completely opposite of how he's been programmed. So there's this big struggle that he's going on inside. Okay, so let's go back and hear the sound, and let's just Hodor the little emotions that he brings in.
Mm-hmm.
Walking since before sunrise. Even Hodor will tire.
Hold on.
Even you, sweet giant.
Hold on.
I know.
Mm.
Oh.
I mean, obviously the actor's not like a simpleton, but he's like so like
Innocent,
yeah.
innocent.
Mhm.
Zeron.
Zeron, the gamer. Hello, Ryan. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Mr. J. Hi, Tyler. Hi,
Hello.
Shadow. And hello, new people to the panel. Lily is not new.
Not new.
You've seen her before. It's just a little bit of time since she's been on. She has school and stuff. She's learning to be smart. To where I'm a high functioning retard. So And of course we have Nomi, who was on Friday Night's Royal Rumble. So you were there. Zeron was there, right?
Yeah.
Zeron was there.
I don't recall.
I think Zeron was there. Yeah. And JT says, Hodo. He says, really? Yeah, really. Yo. Word up my word up
All
my
right, Samuel. What's up, dude?
word up my knitters.
I don't knit.
I knit.
And Hodo reminds me of Ryan. Well, actually, I think he's like 2.5 inches taller than me.
Yeah, he's tall.
He is tall. He's a large lovable giant. I think he's
Isn't he like the size of if not Gregor, at least Sander?
He is like the actor's like 6'6".
Yeah,
tall.
so he's
at
he's
least
2 inches
Sander
taller.
maybe a little bit shorter than Gregor.
So yeah, so he's actually 2 inches taller than me. The Hound is 6'4" and his brother is like 6'8".
Yeah.
So that's so
oh yeah.
so
That's a
back
lot of man.
so back then, you should see the real actor's wife in real life. She's like
Right? She's tiny.
She's like 5'4".
Yeah.
Barely. 5'4", maybe 100 pounds tops.
She's gonna be
it's
putting out.
insane.
She's gonna be putting out some large babies.
My condolences. Jeez.
I feel.
And actually, speaking of giants, something really funny I found out recently is Prussia, one of the Prussian kings, did like this big expedition to round up as many giant people as he could, and he made a giant not only a big army, but a big army full of giant people. And he never actually used it because he was terrified of the army being destroyed and like all the resources wasted. So they basically just became his household guard. It was one of the weirdest elements of European history I've ever heard, but it's hilarious.
And now we found out what Shadow learned in class now today.
Yeah.
JT says we are
YouTube.
reviewing Hook on After the Weekend, and come by when this is done. Absolutely, yeah, no.
Oh, that's a good
Hook,
one.
the last good Peter Pan movie other than the original.
Did you not see the Disney Plus trailer?
Yes.
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's bad.
Yeah. It's so terrible. Okay,
This is a funny scene.
Here's this.
Oh, John.
Okay,
Oh.
Lily, please go. Lily, go.
What?
Go. Take it away.
No, just let me have my moment with John. Just kidding.
No. Y'all go nuts. Y'all have your moment in the sand.
Oh my god. What about this scene?
Yes,
Yeah.
please go.
Is this where he's like he accidentally like gropes her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
There's
there's
a little more than
there's a little bit of raising Cain, so to speak.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I actually really like them together. I like these scenes between them. And I think well, like I said, it's so weird. Like I'm currently reading the book and it's catching up to where we are in the season. So everything's kind of running together. And I'm not sure if I watched it or read it. But I think that the way they did it on the show was like better than the book, actually. I think.
Well, I don't think you were actually here for what 2 weeks ago when JV said that they're married in real life.
Yeah, they are. Mhm.
Oh, I did not know that.
What does
Yeah,
two dudes docking mean?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, you don't want to know what
Oh,
docking
here we go.
Doesn't it mean like taking off limbs?
Oh, dear God.
No.
Please do explain.
Hey,
Hold on,
Shadow,
hold on.
it's best that you don't Google it.
You guys are gonna make
What
me
it-
up the Urban Dictionary here, aren't you?
I
Okay,
didn't hear. What happened?
two guys docking. Do you know what that means, Lily?
I don't, but just because of the word, I don't want to know.
Curious.
Don't look it up.
So there's only
Very
only a couple of us that know.
You want me to read it?
No.
No.
Do
I
it.
have that a dock, especially in order to load or unload passengers or cargo, bring a ship into a
That's
dock.
not it.
That-
Yeah, that's not it.
That's the logistic term.
Why is this so specific?
So docking is when you have an uncircumcised man.
No.
No.
You have a no, technically I should do this. An
It's two uncircumcised.
uncircumcised man, and you have a circumcised man.
No.
All of a
Shadow,
sudden,
earmuffs.
they dock the two together with the foreskin.
No.
Wait, Shadow's not even here.
Yeah,
He
he
left.
removed himself. If you remove yourself again, I'll kick you.
No.
He was docking something over there.
I was hiding. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Oh, it's so sweet and innocent.
All right, that's our
Like the
degeneracy.
second son is, I'll see good odds and run.
This stream's going great.
Yeah. Anyway, so they're a cute
Samuel.
couple, and that's why they have great chemistry because they're married in real life.
Leave it to Samuel to fuck shit up.
I'm trying to like deflect all this attention from Shadow.
Thanks a lot, Shadow.
Jeez.
You had to go and ask questions.
Yes.
So they start fighting about the fact of what the men of the Night's Watch are and aren't allowed to do.
Yes.
And I think the ladies probably
Already explained it.
they already explained it, but yeah, we get a bigger description about how, I've heard they get all swollen and bruised if you don't use them.
And John is just like, He is just-
crows.
he's just blushing.
No women of the Night's Watch, no.
So the lads just do it with each other.
No. Never. Swore an oath.
Yeah, Molestown says
Yeah, sheep at the
otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
With your hands, then. No wonder you're all so miserable.
Would you please shut up?
Would you please?
Would you please shut up?
You think you're better than me, Crow? I'm a free woman,
You're a free woman.
but I might be your prisoner, but I'm a free woman.
If you're my prisoner, you're not a free woman. That's what prisoner means.
Pause.
And you think you're free?
Okay, yeah, no, I mean we're not on screen, so we're not gonna get clipped. But yeah, for discussion.
It's an amazing
Ty-
line.
Tyler,
Huh?
you ever say
Huh?
your thoughts on Tyler?
He's
Your
still
thoughts?
looking at docking. He's like, how's this work?
I'm still looking at this definition. No,
Oh my god.
I mean it's a good back and forth between the two.
What have we done?
Much to add.
It just, I mean, to me, it's like she says, she might be his prisoner, but she's the one in charge.
Yeah, and she's trying to keep him off guard so she can eventually escape
Mhm.
Correct.
with her pesky feminine wiles.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Man, the last episode when she was rubbing her butt against his fucking town.
Yeah, no wonder
He's
she
like,
woke
stop
up.
moving. And she's like, what? I was just adjusting. Like,
I
I'm
was
just
just keeping
trying to
myself
get
warm.
I'm trying to get comfortable. Gosh, whatever.
it's I know it's so like I know it's so like 20th century or the that stuff, but it's just like at the same time human instinct is human instinct.
Yes.
Just saying. Okay, so where
Oh,
are we
why are you
now?
posting your address, weirdo?
That's not my real address. That's from
Oh, okay.
Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I've never lived in New Mexico.
I have.
Don't put any address in the chat. They
Please.
might actually flag you.
Wait, no,
Like,
No,
YouTube.
it's not like a legit. It's
This
I
isn't
think it's
only-
No,
Yeah.
I know, but YouTube might flag you for putting an address in the chat. Like
No.
flag our
Remove it now. Remove it
Yeah, I
now,
would
Shadow.
remove it.
Yeah, I
Because-
just did. Okay,
because
I didn't
what-
know that. I
what
mean, that
Tana-
makes sense now that you said it. Okay.
Well, Watanabe
Oh.
is an actual
Oh.
street in Albuquerque.
Right, I know that, but I don't think the actual like the apartment 650.
Shadow always disrupting shit.
We're talking
Now-
about Game of Thrones.
Now here we go. Great scenes again, and we have been blessed up to this point with and I think this is the last scene with Charles Dance and Maisie. And these scenes have just been so good. I mean, for one, it's Charles Dance. I mean, he just sells this role. He embodies this role, and you believe that this is Tywin Lannister.
Is this the one where she has the knife and he's like talking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Man last night. I don't care if you hanged 100. Man tried to kill me. I want his name and I want his head. We think it was an infiltrator from the Brotherhood without plans.
Now that is the original actor who plays the Mountain.
Yes.
He gets changed later on to a much more imposing individual.
Yes, and that's the guy that has like the 4-foot wife, and he's like 6'8", like 350 pounds. Looks like we should. I should probably.
And what did they say? What was on the arrow? What was the thing that killed him?
Wolfsbane.
Wolfsbane.
The Wolfsbane.
We can't allow rebels behind our lines to harass us with impunity. We look like fools and they look like heroes. That's how kings fall. I want them dead, every one.
Killing them isn't the problem. It's finding them.
You gone soft again?
Ooh! Ouch! Wow!
Villages, but...
Now, under normal circumstances, Gregor Clegane would not take that comment from anyone. This just shows how imposing Tywin is.
But yeah, look at the size difference, like
He's scary.
between even the
Mountain and Tywin.
Yeah.
But also, Clegane owes everything he is to Tywin. I believe it was his father who saved. No. It was Tydos. Tydos was saved by Clegane's father, and then Clegane got land because of that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Burn the farms. Let them know what it means to choose the wrong side. Is that mutton?
Yes, my lord.
I don't like mutton.
I'll bring something else.
Oh, this conversation is so good.
I know, but I do have a question. Who doesn't like mutton?
Doesn't like what?
I like mutton.
Button.
I mean,
I've never had it.
Yeah.
it might be a pretense to like get her to eat it and see what she does, as like a ploy of like seeing more about her.
It's not a bad thought, actually.
Well,
Keeper there. Third question.
Because I noticed that the way she eats, the way she holds her silverware, it's not very highborn. It's very stabby. Whereas being a lady, she would have better table manners than that.
Yeah, but the lady she is not.
Lady stab.
She's savage.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You hungry?
No?
Of course you are. Eat.
I'll eat in the kitchen later.
It's bad manners to refuse a lord's offer. Sit. Eat. You're small for your age. I suppose you've been underfed your whole life.
I ate a lot. You sound gross.
Eating's my love language.
Yeah. Well, I like the fact too that he's like, you must be he's like, you must have been underfed your whole life, and she's like, no, I eat a lot, and it's like you kind of shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
Right.
Not. Yeah.
And by the end of this, again, he doesn't know where she's from, but he knows that Arya is not a commoner.
He's getting there. There.
He knows she's a northerner, and he knows that she's a lady, some lord's son. He doesn't know, or daughter, excuse me. He doesn't know which lord.
Yeah.
Right.
Because she definitely, as we've just previously said, she doesn't put off the, we'll say, a lot of lady-like traits.
Win or lose.
Have you ever lost before?
Great
You think
line.
I'd be in my position if I'd lost a war?
Again, just these little non-verbal things.
This is the one I'll be remembered.
This little a look, a
War of
glance.
5 Kings, they're calling it. My legacy will be determined in the coming months. You know what legacy means?
That's not my computer. Trust me.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Windows update.
It's what you pass down to your children and your children's children. It's what remains of you when you're gone.
Haran the Black.
Haran the Black thought this castle would be his legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Greatest fortress ever built. Tallest towers, the strongest walls. The Great Hall had 35 hearths. 35. Can you imagine?
No,
Look at it
that's
now.
big.
Mm-hmm.
A blasted ruin. Do you know what happened?
Dragons?
Yes. Dragons happened.
Dragons.
Haran Hall was built to withstand an attack from the land. 1 million men could have marched on these walls, and 1 million men would have been repelled. But an attack from the air with dragon fire.
Okay. I loved that right there because Tywin is imagining what that would be like, and that lets you know that even Tywin is scared of something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who wouldn't be scared of a scaly AC-130 barreling down to burn down your house?
So I'm assuming that the lovely ladies love the dragons. So let's let Lily finish, and then we'll go with Nomi
to talk about the lovely dragons.
I mean, Lily is a huge fan of Daemon.
Yeah, I am. I won't apologize for that ever. No, I was gonna say. No, I was gonna say this. Did I read it or did I watch it in this episode where he starts questioning her about like her language?
Mm-hmm. We'll get
That
there.
would-
Almost
Yeah,
there.
right?
Be the episode because this was made for the show, not for the books.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, did I read it? I'm telling you, everything's like running together. So that was my favorite part of it. So we're coming to it. That's why.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh my gosh, I actually like agree with Shadow because he wanted to keep her there to like question her. That's why he's
Nomi?
having her eat because he's watching her and he's seeing like her manners, the way that she's talking. So yeah, we're coming up on that little part that I was like, ooh.
Yep, the same thing. Like what she's saying is just like he's using her for his benefit. And yeah, that's what I could say right now.
Okay. Well, this is a part that I think probably the majority of us have watched the first season of House of the Dragon, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're all in that simp boat together.
Yeah.
Except Shadow.
It wasn't just Aegon.
I like Daemon. What are you talking about?
You're no longer allowed to talk.
Yeah,
I've
after that
I've
docking
just
stuff, you don't have nothing more.
the Black would pick his teeth with paltry Balerion.
All right, Samuel, we get it. Lord of the Rings, different fandom.
Aegon and his sisters.
Mm.
It wasn't just Aegon riding his dragon. It was Rhaenys and Visenya too.
Correct. Student of history, are you?
Rhaenys rode Meraxus. Visenya rode Vhagar.
I'm sure I knew that when I was a boy.
Visenya Targaryen was a great warrior. She had a Valyrian steel sword she called Dark Sister.
Oh, that is a great name for a sword.
And it also gives
Yeah.
away the fact that Arya knows a little bit too much to be a common girl.
True,
Yeah.
but at the same time, though, I think after watching House of the Dragon, like Dark Sister is actually my favorite sword out of all of Game of
I don't
Thrones.
mean the Dark Sister part, but I mean like thinking about Visenya and Rhaenys.
Right,
That's not
because-
something a commoner would do.
Because most of the commoners know they would know the conqueror. That would be Aegon, and that might be the end of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's a heroine of yours, I take it. Are most girls not interested in the pretty maidens from the songs? John Keel, flowers in their hair.
Most girls are idiots.
I just
Oh,
want to
Samuel.
stop on. I know. fucking punk bitch. This simp boat has enough room for Jack. Fuck off, dude. You know what?
Wait, I'm curious. Nomi, what's your take on the whole
Get
Jack?
started.
Yes.
There was room for him to be on that plank of wood.
I still have yet to see the movie. I have no horse in the race.
Okay, well, there's yeah.
I think she had her fun on the boat with the little, peasant guy, and she's got to get back to her real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did
Peasant
that
dick?
yeah. She did that intentionally. Like,
Peasant dick.
okay,
There
he
you go,
hasn't he hasn't sunk yet. Why won't he let go? And yeah, I'm not gonna let him on my little plank ship right here. Don't want to be overcast on my own ship. That's just my take.
Ryan looks so dead.
He's about to kick us all out right now.
What's your take on it?
Oh, don't ask that. That's gonna
No,
be
you're not gonna get
that's a
it.
whole nother stream.
Okay.
Yeah. That's another fandom for another day. It's a story for another day.
Sorry, Ryan.
It's one word: buoyancy.
Oh my gosh. No, don't get us started because then I'm
No,
gonna
that's all I'm gonna say because I got right on my side.
No.
The director James Cameron. Never mind.
Oh yeah,
I'll
that
take
guy.
the flag for starting it.
Stuff about the Senor and her Illyrian steel sword.
From my father.
A great little
Redstone Mason.
Arias has a great line, and Dance comes right back. It's just like,
Okay, y'all discuss it real quick. JV, take control. I gotta use the bathroom.
okay, so Tywin says, "Oh, a well-read stonemason. Can't say I've ever met a literate stonemason." And Arya goes, "Well, have you met a lot? How many stonemasons have you met?"
Yeah.
And Tywin's like, "Careful now. We're having fun. Don't overstep." So Lily, your thought on this entire exchange, and we'll just go around the horn really quick on this.
Well, that's kind of what I was looking for. Just what I said earlier, that I like this exchange because he's trying to figure out more about her and like where she's from, why she's there, like what are her motives, and I don't know. I liked it. These two actors in this scene did like a great job.
All right, Shadow. 10 seconds. Go. 10 seconds.
I mean, it could just be Death Note ruined picking up short details for me, but like, it's an amazing scene showcasing Tywin's intelligence, baiting her into questions and setting up circumstances for her to identify who are you.
Okay, Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, every time they have these interactions, it's like the best part of these episodes. So yeah, more of it's good.
Yep, more of it's good. I like the monologue with it, that they talked about it, and the fact that he's just so sinister in it that he wants to just, like I said, use her for his own benefit, and because he knows she's no common girl. Because a regular common girl would definitely have a poor language or just poor communication, can't construct a good sentence or anything, and she provides that, so he knows better.
Okay. And then soon after this, we will come to Lily's favorite part. So proceed.
More John. More John.
I'll say I've ever met a literate stonemason.
Have you met many stonemasons, my lord?
Careful now, girl. Back to the kitchen. Eat what you
Okay, and then it comes down to this, and they said, "Oh, and girl."
Yeah.
My lord. Low-born girls say my lord, not my lord. If you're going to pose as a commoner, you should do it properly.
Bravo!
My mother served Lady Justice.
Well played.
Yeah. I love little things like that, where language
I
or
love
slang.
that.
It reminds me of a scene from *Inglourious Bastards* where I can't remember his rank,
Where
but like
there's-
the officer recognizes that the guy
Like
is
a three.
German
Yeah.
because he does
the
three wrong.
fingers.
Yeah.
Little
Yep.
cultural things like that are incredibly fascinating. And again, Death Note has a lot of stuff like that where the words you choose and the slang you use gives away a lot about how you think.
Okay, and Lily, you were chomping at the bit on this particular exchange.
Yeah.
There we go. So please elaborate.
No, and then I think it's so funny that Arya thinks that she's so clever. And she thinks that she's probably finding out more about him too, but like you can't go up against Tywin Lannister.
Right.
He figured her out right away, and she was speaking like way too much. If she was really that smart and clever, she would have just stayed quiet and eaten.
She got a smidgen too comfortable.
Yep, she got arrogant.
Yeah, she thought she had him fooled, and it's like, no.
You're too smart for your own good. Has anyone told you that?
Yes.
Go on.
See, this is one of those things where, like, he mentioned, you remind me of my daughter, but I think it's for different reasons. So later on, he says, like, Cersei thinks she's smarter than she is.
Yeah.
Arya is smarter than a lot of people think she is, but she's a child. She doesn't know how to effectively use that because, well, she hasn't been taught or hasn't experienced how to use it yet. So she acts very much like Cersei, but it's not from a sense of arrogance. Well, it's kind of arrogance, but it's from the fact she hasn't, learned, not for being an idiot.
All right, and I'm gonna go in and hail some answer. I will be right back.
Okay. We're gonna cover, because this is the comment that matters the most from this little interaction.
When you're queen, and I'm all that stands between you and your beloved king.
He's saying this because he knows that Joffrey is a sociopathic piece of garbage. And quite frankly, to both of you ladies, I don't know if you've ever been in a bad relationship like that. I don't know. But I could not imagine, the person that you're being forced to marry is that much of a monster. Is that who it is?
Well, she had no idea until like later on it was revealed to her like how crazy he is. Like the first season, she was so in love with him that he was like the greatest thing ever. And slowly revealed like, holy shit, or holy crap, this guy is nuts.
And they mention it later in there when she says, when they have that thing where they say like, wow, that used to make you used to be something you dreamed about. Now you're yeah.
So I guess you can say like, I've never been in a bad relationship where I'm like, this guy's really crazy. But I've been fooled. I had the wool pull over my eyes a couple of times where I'm like, oh, like I did not know that, but good thing we're not dating anymore, or I'm gonna lead it to not dating anymore. So but thankfully I've never been forced to marry. Shout out to my mom and dad.
Luckily that's not a thing anymore.
No.
Lily, what's your kind of take on that situation? Because obviously, the Hound sympathizes with her because he realizes that she's in a unwinnable situation, and he was probably in an unwinnable situation with his brother, who was kind of like the sociopath that just set his face on fire.
Yeah.
Do you think it's sympathetic or it's empathetic, or is it just because he's like, you should be glad I'm around because quite frankly one day you never know what that boy might do?
I think it's probably a little bit of both, but mostly what you said about his brother.
Okay.
And I think because nobody was there to kind of take care of him.
Yeah.
I guess now he sees it with Sansa, but on Sansa's end, this is like where she starts to grow up. That the world isn't fairy tales and, fairy princesses and all this stuff. Like she's seeing what she got herself into, and now she's like, oh, great. I thought this was going to go completely different, and now I'm stuck with this crazy guy.
Yeah. I think it's probably he has a soft spot for people who are being bullied because he was bullied.
Yeah.
He was,
and then also
too small to do anything.
It didn't help the fact that her parents didn't expose her to that world of like, there are going to be rulers who are very ruthless, and you might have to marry them. You don't agree with it, but they're going to do anything to gain and remain to have that power.
And one other thing that I think that might be a part of it is Sandor has a very, not quite nihilistic view of the world, but he says it in that scene, all men love killing. So from that perspective, he probably has like a sympathetic perspective for women stuck in this world of monsters and killers and murderers. And even though he is one of those, he recognizes that and he thinks he can at least try to protect one person from that world.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Samuel says,
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I would agree with that.
Samuel says, don't go chasing waterfalls, ladies, and Shadow.
Well, don't be
Hold on,
quoting
hold on.
TLC.
Does that mean they shouldn't go? Does that mean Shadow shouldn't be chasing waterfalls, or ladies shouldn't be chasing Shadow?
Probably both.
Let's go both. You know what? Let's go both. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go both. Why not?
Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up the Mountain and his wife.
Oh my god.
I know who you're talking about now. Like, she's
she's tiny.
God,
it's like the same with Hayden Pantier when she married that like heavyweight boxer, like twice her size, and she's like a very little girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here you go. Well, I want for JV to get back because he is a huge fan of obviously Daenerys, so I don't want to move to the next scene.
Yay, Danny.
So while the image is coming up, one thing. Okay, never mind. I'll just wait until we are done.
Okay, that's a little. That's.
So he's like 6'8", right?
6'8".
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's how tall?
Well, she's
Yeah.
like 5'4".
Maybe 5. Maybe 5 foot. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
He
a little
is
taller.
He is 6'8", so he is 4 inches taller than me, which means I would probably look eye level at his nose. And
Wow.
look at the size of her.
Yeah.
And he probably outweighs you by at least 100 pounds.
Oh yeah, easily. I'm on the side of probably about 270 right now, and I think that dude's probably at least 350, 370, like of muscle.
Yeah,
monster.
At my height of muscle for wrestling, I was 250 pounds of muscle, and I was probably sitting around. I think I was sitting at like 13% body fat, 15. I can't remember. It's been a long time. I wasn't like, I didn't have like the wash. I'll never have like washboard abs. It's just not who I am. It's not the way I'm built. Because I'm what's called like barrel chested. So you kind of So it's harder to. But anyway, it means
Lashley Lesnar build.
Yeah, or like Kane in WWE.
Yeah.
Like so. But anyway, we wanted to wait for you for Daenerys.
The first time I saw Ryan, I thought that was Bobby Lashley, but it turned out.
That's a common mistake.
I know. Yeah. Uncanny resemblance there.
Real quick, says Sam. My ex-wife is 5'3", so I can.
Oh my gosh!
Wow! All right.
Some tall men in the chat there. Yeah,
a lot of giant people.
You can leave the short ladies alone.
Oh my
They're
god!
among us.
I think short ladies like tall guys.
Yes.
Wait, if you don't mind me asking, how tall are you, Lily?
I am 5'5".
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
AKA
perfect.
Okay.
I'm like on the tallish side of, and I'm the short one in my family.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
My sister's like 5'10" and my brother's like 6'1".
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
as a tall girl myself, I'm 5'10". I like tall guys.
No,
It's hard to find.
Shadow, hit the protein, buddy. I don't know how tall he is.
Like 5'10", 5'11", something like that.
Okay, yeah, you're on the taller side. You're on the taller side of US men. Yeah.
And then me with heels, I'm 6'3". So just throwing that out there.
Okay, so now we have Zaro here is trying to explain. Oh, we will make this better. We will make this better. And Danny's like, who the fuck is we? There was no we here. And then
Samuel, really? He is not here to help the stream. He's here just to derail it.
And I am here for it. It is great. And then of course Zaro is going, Zara goes back into his own, goes back into his spiel. I have been, and then she is just not having it. Like I don't give two fucks. I give zero fucks.
Yeah. She's like, dude, like you kidnapped my children. She's like, they are my
she
children.
doesn't know that yet.
She doesn't know that yet.
Oh no.
doesn't.
She's talking about the fact that her children have been kidnapped. She's like,
Okay.
I don't care where you've been. My kids have been kidnapped. She's like, they can't survive without me. What the fuck are you talking about? And
okay, ladies. Okay, ladies, your perspective, you being in Danny's shoes.
It's a good question.
What if your dragons were kidnapped?
I'd probably lose my shit too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Same.
And it's like if you're a gun owner and then your gun has been kidnapped, well, that's a dangerous item for someone to have. Where is it? I don't care. Someone needs to help me. So if I lost a dragon, that's a dangerous item. Yeah, I'm going to lose it. And also my child as well.
Yeah.
I just don't want any blood on my hands. Does that makes sense?
Lily.
Yeah, pretty much. And then 3 dragons. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I would have already gone crazy too. Like, no.
Yeah.
They're mine. They're my babies. Bring them back.
I mean they're literally babies. They're like little puppies, little kittens. That's about
Size
the
of
age.
cats.
Yeah, they're
The size of cats.
You know, which is big, you know, which is
a big lizard.
Yeah. But it's like they need her and they've been kidnapped, and what the hell? That kind of height differential makes certain things physically
Samuel.
difficult.
Oh my god.
Samuel, do you want me to start saying shit like this in your chat when your mom is watching?
You got like a step ladder, you'll be fine. You can make it work.
Oh god. Jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love this stream. This is great.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I missed you guys.
Yeah, we've missed you too. So it's nice that you're gonna have a little more free time. So we can all kind of horse around and talk about some Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Because I think we're all excited to revisit the good content other than like Peter Pan and Wendy.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be amazing, you guys.
Fucking Tyler, dude.
I know, Tyler. Just kidding.
Ryan, if you can go back to like the scene where Danny was, just like one quick thing I wanted to. This is probably not intentional by the creators, but the guy behind her is holding in a rock, which looks like it takes 2 hands to use. Historically, you don't really do that unless you can cover yourself in armor, because it limits your protection. You don't have a shield to defend yourself from, say, arrows or from a sword that gets past your guard.
Yeah.
The fact that the guy is old and using a 2-handed weapon, I'm taking that as softcore world building, that this is an old man in a young man's game, and he was a blood rider at some point just because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Not really a big deal. I just thought it would be interesting to bring up.
Yeah, well, I mean, he literally is an old man.
Yeah, exactly.
Those little tidbits are like so good though.
Yeah, no, it really is.
Thanks,
Also,
Chad.
same. Also, I want to. Well, yeah, he is a little bit kind of like our own Shadiversity. So
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm like, oh my gosh, are you our Shad?
he's on the younger side.
There's
so
no way Shad's this annoying.
Didn't you also label yourself as like the Dollar Tree Shad?
Yeah, Dollar Tree Shad.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that last
Shad,
week. Yeah.
Shad from Wish.
Shad from Wish.
Wish.
Wish.com.
What's your order, Chad? What you get?
Shad from Alibaba.
Dollar Tree Shadiversity.
That's racist.
Well, you better watch out because you're like younger than him and already.
Yeah.
Oh, these two with this back.
This is still just great. This is just great. Because again, she's just needling him,
Yeah.
and he has no answer for this, because
He's like,
again,
I'm just trying to get you where you need to go, and she just keeps.
Well,
you're
because
needling him.
well,
That's a good way to say it.
well, because again, she is poking at his romanticized view of to be a man of the Night's Watch, where John has been raised on these stories of how heroic and brave that these men are, and that they are doing this wonderful. Jesus, wow, let's go. Wow, okay, there we go.
I love his insight in the chat. Just the insight.
I think
I've never seen it from this particular angle that he's bringing.
I think he forgot to sprinkle a little bit of a Joker in there.
No,
I don't even know who Lofty is. That's the best part for me. Like, you keep comparing me to this like Lofty Pixels guy. I have no clue who that is.
I'll have to.
In
the chat one day, in the DMs for you one day.
Lofty is hilarious. I like.
And also, it's a baby. It's a mud baby. You don't know if it's gay or not. So
how it was conceived was probably a little gay.
Docking.
JB, do you want to tell us how you had your mud baby?
No, because it never happened.
Ryan, can't you share that? Weren't you there?
No, I was not there. It's a long
that video from the Titanic makes a very compelling.
Oh, that's right. There's video evidence. That's true.
Yeah, I don't have that.
You guys were in that old timey Model A or Model T.
I was never there.
Steamy Model T.
I got groceries. I'll be back in like 5.
You don't need to live your whole life taking commands from old
groceries.
How does a 19-year-old afford DoorDash groceries?
Oh, is that what he's doing?
That's what he did. I thought he was living with his parents and has to help out.
No, he's at college right now.
Daddy pays for the app.
Daddy.
Free. It's the food you order. That you gotta pay for. I'll happily pay for the app.
So there you go.
Okay, so this is the one of the Lannisters. Lawrence, you shut your fucking trap now, dude. Not even happening, bro. All right, so this is the Lannister messenger who is bringing back word from Cersei and the council in King's Landing back to Robb, and he's just delivering news. And Robb is like, "Okay, you have acted in honor. Place him in a pen. Give him a hot meal." And then Lord Karstark says, "We don't have any single pens because we have prisoners that you keep keeping that you're not just murdering. So we're kind of overcrowded. So they stick him in with the Kingslayer." Jane.
Which
that should go well.
The reason for the overcrowded pens, would we like to enter beautiful woman number 1?
Bow chicka bow wow.
Oh yes, all right.
Roose Bolton.
Here would be a good time for boobs. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
We're halfway through the damn thing and 0 boobs, you guys.
There it is. There's 0 boobs.
Or dragons. No boobs or dragons.
Yeah, dragons.
Entreating your wounded men.
And my enemies, as some of my bannermen are fond of mentioning.
They're not my enemies.
That's what I tell my bannermen.
I've already.
I got to be honest. He's a little too much with the hard peepee for her.
He's a little Twitter pated. Yep.
Yeah.
And now, according to the just the battle.
I love
the logical Spock.
I just love that name.
Hey, logical Spock. Hey, peeps, what are y'all lizards up to? We're good, man.
But just from a the military tactic standpoint here, unless your prisoners can provide you information or have some the value of you, they're just taking up space and they're consuming the resources.
Which I think is one of the few things that people would agree with Roose Bolton about is Robb is trying to win the war morally. He's trying to be a hero. He's not. His argument is we are not conquerors. We're just trying to avenge my father. which to be fair, he is kind of like Sansa in this way. He still has this idealized view of what the world is and of what war is.
I've got it on the wall here, bud. We're
Done.
good.
Yeah,
Tyler's in
It's
charge.
like
of
the Count of
boot
Monte
camp.
Cristo. The Count of Monte Cristo when he's in prison and he's got all the markings. Yeah, I've got it covered. Don't worry.
Done.
He doesn't want to be remembered as Rob the Red. He just wants to be Rob the Revengeance, or like the Avenge. Like he wants to just avenge his father and go home and let these men go home. Because at the end of the day, their crime is being born in the Westerlands.
Or
They
the,
don't
or their
die
crime,
for
or their crime is just being on the wrong side of this conflict.
Yeah, being born in the Westerlands.
God,
That sounds like a them problem. That's not a.
dude, Rob
Well
is
said.
so gaying it up right now. Look at this gayness going on. My God, could you like fucking
Oh.
focus on anything other than thinking about what
No.
her badge tastes like?
You know, there's room in this giant bear coat for two.
I mean, look, she's very attractive, but it's like, fuck, dude. Like
Okay,
Yeah, like
okay,
he
okay,
should-
Now, again, in the book he's like what, 17, and in the show he's supposed to be Shadow's age. Yeah. This guy is a walking gland at this point.
Yep.
I mean,
Well,
she'd make a great queen post-war.
But also politically, he's already like, this is Catelyn fucked up by offering Rob to the phrase like that, like Arya and Rickon. Okay, but not fucking. You don't shackle down the Lord Paramount of an entire fucking region to some
Yeah.
nobody bridge owners.
Mhm.
Catelyn is one of the worst negotiators in Westeros.
Oh,
history.
she's
Yeah.
She's awful. She is awful. She was much better as Lady Stoneheart.
Yeah.
Especially saddling her kid to to
Walder Frey.
this to this incestuous family that's basically fucking wolf.
Yeah.
Woof.
Which again, someone in my life, he doesn't want me talking about his personal opinions, basically said like what he would do in Rob's shoes is he would walk in, like with his army, and then he would kill Walder Frey, and then like not take the guest rights, like walk in, kill Walder Frey, and put a new Frey in charge, like conquer the twins is what he said he would do. Which I understand you don't want to do that because that like paints you bad, but also who the fuck would care if Walder Frey died? Like nobody would.
Nobody. I think that's a great point because even his fucking kids hate him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like he would get allies from the leading Frey would be like, yo, you killed my dad and made me Lord of the Frey, the twins.
Yeah.
I will live and die for you, man. Let's go fuck up some Lannisters.
Also, my father's not going to be fucking his youngest daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But Rob is trying to be like his father. He's trying to be this noble. Good
Yeah.
leader. And
Oh, this scene here.
Ne-
Oh,
He's like literally that meme that goes, "Oh, Walter Frey died." Oh, anyway,
yeah, exactly.
that meme.
Anyway, moving on. Yeah, no. Oh, it's like, yeah. Oh, no. Anyway, Jeremy Clarkson. I love Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear.
But
So
unfortunately, he's trying to be his father and not a war winner.
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So here we are at the. So go back really quick.
Yeah, if you want to explain this real quick, I want to wait for Nomi to get back to discuss the next scene because we only have two girls on the panel, and I want
Okay.
two girls' opinions.
Okay, so this scene here, they are at the farm that the boys Hodor and Osha were at earlier. That they passed by. Now they are trying to. The dogs have lost the scent, so they're trying to regain the scent. And his Theon's second in command tells Theon to send the maester home. That it's not helping, and all he's doing is to whispering into his ear stuff that the Ironborn don't do. Shadow.
Yeah, basically just that. Maester Lewin is trying to be the conscience, trying to guide him well, And the Ironborn are like, dude, fuck this guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. We're the real guys. We know what we're doing. We kill people.
And then I think because they've lost the scent, this is the idea that we see manifest later on that they really don't want Maester Lewin to see.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, this is like a really fucking stupid. It's a good in the short term, but really fucking stupid in the long term. Because if what happens comes out, it will paint Theon's credibility as like horrible.
As zero.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's just like it's in character for Theon to think it's a good idea. The only reason I think his handler would think it's a good idea is because the guy has a murder boner. That's really the only way it would work.
Agreed.
Tyler?
No. I got nothing on.
Okay.
He's like, there's no boobs. I need to find a YouTube clip for Tyler. It's just like it's on. I'll put it on. Yeah, I'll get it off of like Pinata forms. It's just like Tyler's face going, boobs. I need to customize this channel.
Lily, thoughts?
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Short
and sweet.
Lily, same thing. Boobs.
She agrees with me on the boobs. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, you know what? She's got boobs, so I mean, she knows what they're like.
Maybe that guy could have a nice rack. That old dude. Who knows?
Oh, gross.
No, that's not boobs. Those are moves.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women, sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Hey man, you see a lot of old man boobs in locker rooms, and sometimes they're not.
I know. I've been in a shitload of locker room. It's always the old guys.
It's weird that you take a camera in there, though.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Look. Okay. You know what?
Usually that's frowned upon, Ryan, but whatever.
Damn, man. Like, look. Okay.
Strokes,
I got the GoPro on my head because I'm recording my progress in the gym while I work out. It has nothing to do with all the saggy man balls that are in there. Okay.
He's doing a documentary, you guys.
Oh my God! There was one time at the gym.
Don't end up on TikTok, please.
I swear to God, this is a real thing. There was an old man who got out of the shower and he like dried himself off for the most part, and he turned the air dryer on and he hiked his leg up and he started like blow drying his balls off.
Oh,
they're not ashamed, man. They'll just walk around. They'll just walk around air drying it. They're not bothered by it at all.
The fuck, motherfucker!
You just don't care anymore.
You do not get to hide on this stream.
Shadow,
you listen to these old man ball stories, and you like it.
Shadow, this is how it works. There you go.
Baby nuts, if you do it again for the next 4 weeks, I will change your name every opportunity to the most embarrassing thing I can think of.
I mean, you already called me fucking baby nuts. How bad can it get?
Word?
Oh, I'm
Wow.
All right.
Challenge accepted there. So where was Jorah the whole time that this was going on?
He was trying to find a ship. He was in the ports.
So he was still in the city?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he is trying to find a ship to Astapor.
Yeah, so Nomi needs a little bit more time, so we will go through this, and then of course we will ask her opinion once she gets back and after Lily has the opportunity to take first priority as a woman, because here we celebrate women.
They only get one day of the year,
and it's National Women's History Month anyway. So I get on the right time.
You came
in day.
We get one day. We get one day.
I thought we had a month.
No.
Yeah, no. You get the month, but let's not talk about the Hershey's ad. I have to cover that.
It used to be a month, but all the trans stuff, it's just down to a day.
Yeah, let's not start on that.
We're talking about Game of Thrones.
Do you ladies like chocolate too?
Okay,
Oh my god.
Look, it's
Okay,
General
wait.
Friendzone.
So So we missed the first part of this, where
he walks back in,
or I missed it. Where he's talking to a red priestess.
Oh, when he's talking to
No, that's
That's
after.
after this.
That's
That's
after.
Isn't that,
Okay.
Yeah,
What was
no,
the
no,
name?
I feel
forgot
you.
it.
So confused.
The chick with the mask, like a chained mask that never
Yeah.
comes up again because they
That's
dropped all the
cool.
cool magic shit.
She died alone. She died for me, and I couldn't protect her.
Okay.
Doria.
We can't find her.
Oh, I
She must
wonder
be
where
dead
she
too.
is.
I led my people out of the Red Waste and into the slaughterhouse.
Okay, now this is what make now this is eventually in the character of in Danny's character, she is always more concerned about the downtrodden, about the people, the common folk, those who have been oppressed, which is what makes her character flip in season 8 so just character
out of nowhere.
assassinating, right?
She is
Out of nowhere.
all about the
Absolutely
downtrodden,
agree.
even to the point of it creating issues.
Yes.
Oh, it's a canonical nightmare. Like it's like taking the whole entire story and sticking its dick in a wall socket and watching it.
Yeah,
blow
like
up.
Jamie going back to Danny, or not Danny,
Oh my
to
God.
Cersei.
Oh, seriously.
Iron Fleet coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was a mess. Ugh.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
yeah. Well,
You got a long time before you get there, boys.
Yeah.
let's let's finish
Let's-
the scene.
Let's
So-
not be depressed right now.
and
Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I want the ladies' perspective on this after we finish the dialogue.
Okay.
You went to find me a ship.
My place is by your side. I shouldn't have left you alone with these people.
These people.
Hey,
They want to be trusted.
what do you mean, you
What
people?
do you mean?
Oh, I'm on
I
it.
don't believe you people.
What do you mean, you people?
Speaking of which, I just watched Rocky 2 last night,
Iconic.
and it's like serious Tropic Thunder vibes. I've never seen it before. I think you're supposed to watch Rocky 2 before Tropic Thunder, but I watched him.
I actually saw Tropic Thunder last night.
Did you?
I did.
The first time?
No,
Oh, okay.
I saw it in theaters.
Whoa,
I'm sorry. Was that too spicy for you? I'm sorry.
Shots fired. Duck and cover, man. Here we go.
Trusted. Who are my people? The Targaryens. I only knew one, my brother, and he would have let 1,000 men rape me if it had got him the crown. The Dothraki. Most of them turned on me the day that Khal Drogo fell from his horse.
Your people are in Westeros.
People in Westeros don't know I'm alive.
They will soon enough.
And then what? They'll pray for my return, they'll wave dragon banners and shout my name.
So wait, wasn't she saying last time that there were people in Westeros who were saying that she was like the rightful heir?
Right, Viserys
And
filled
then
her head with lies, like, "Oh, we'll go home, and all the lords and all the pets."
Right.
Yeah.
Viserys legitimately believed that he was a.
Oh, so she was just lying to the guy when she was saying that.
Well, because Viserys the Third was a fucking punk bitch who didn't actually
Correct.
earn the name.
He was the cart
Yeah.
king, as the Dothraki called him.
The
Yeah.
Beggar King, yeah. The Cart King, the Beggar King.
Beggar King is what the cities called him, but like he would ride on a cart with like the elders
Right.
and the children, so they called him
Right.
the Cart King in the Dothraki.
Right.
Dothraki,
That's
Dothraki.
Fucking bitch. He's a bitch. Oh, the actor did a great job, by the way.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What? Logical spot. Ooh, 300 meters. Can I see her face on cam? that is Lily's prerogative. She is not a YouTuber, so
No.
she's not an online personality other than Twitter, but she does have a great Twitter. So follow her at
Yeah.
On that note,
JV
on
and
that-
I. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. You're fine.
That JV and I were discussing that earlier. I need to get a camera. I need to figure out a little setup. So I'm working on it.
And on that, can we not see Shadow's face on camera? Is that possible?
Okay.
There we
All right.
go. Thank you. That was easy.
There we go.
And now can we not hear Shadow?
Jesus. Got to draw the line
Oh,
somewhere,
man.
man. Come on. We need the 19-year-old representation.
God, thank
Oh my gosh.
We need representation.
Honestly, and then another reason why I don't do it is because I can't control my face. You guys will see everything that I'm feeling, and
Welcome to the
Okay,
club,
Shadow,
girl.
come back.
I'm not saying I put my
Any facial expressions is literally what I'm feeling and what I'm expressing to you.
dude. There are numerous clips of me of literally with like dildos all around my.
Oh,
my
thanks.
gosh.
Thanks, Spock.
Oh. Oh, okay, that's
Brian,
cool.
you're making a case against why I should get a camera.
No, they would.
Really
They
is,
would. They wouldn't do that to you. It's only
It's just
probably
you. They just
me,
bully you.
probably me and Shadow that would get it. That sounds so terrible. We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That was-
all right.
that was weird.
So
Avoiding Samuel's comment.
Shadow, come back, buddy.
okay, well, okay. So
Come
now,
on.
okay,
There
so
he
now,
is. Hey, all right.
so now, Jorah says, "Trust me," and this is where Danny's really like, maybe I don't. No, nah. And then Jorah oversteps and gets clapped back hard.
Yeah. And you're too familiar.
There it is. Trust me. And it's you I should trust, said Jorah. Only you.
She's referencing to the fact that we found out 3 episodes ago.
Mm-hmm.
3 episodes ago, finding out the fact that
I remember that.
he has feelings for her and he's never said anything. And quite frankly, he should have fucking manned up and said something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need trust any longer.
Hey, I'm just saying, man up and say something, get shot down,
and move on.
Yes.
Shoot your shot.
Yeah, score a home run or get shot down, move on with life. And
100%.
And as a female, yes, I can confirm this. Please let us know, because if you don't let us know, we have no idea what you're thinking.
it also
Probably
goes
should.
because
normally
sometimes our guys are like,
it's
wait,
and
what?
stuff like that, but yeah.
Yeah, no, he should have said something, and she
Well-
opened the door to say, and he was like, it's like, all right, dude, that's limp dick energy.
I mean, in Jorah's defense,
It was.
it's not much of a defense, but the last woman he loved is the reason he got exiled. She fell in love with like this tourney knight, him.
I mean,
He
that's
brought her
fair.
home, and he wasted every scrap of money he had providing for her, turned to slavery, and so when he finally got caught, he got exiled. Yeah, I could understand why he's like worried to act on these feelings, because last time he did, it literally
and also the entire time he's been trying to win favor back from Robert by spying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he has a very complicated story.
Good context there, Shadow. Well done.
I don't want it and I don't have room for it.
You were too young to be so.
And you were too familiar.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's
Okay, ladies. Ladies.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Shots fired.
All right, what were you going to say,
Ladies?
JB?
Ladies, Lily
What?
first.
Oh.
Nomi
Oh.
on just Danny's the reaction here.
Okay.
Just go, take it.
That is a genuine reaction. Like, if you piss me off, like, you'll be definitely getting that. Like, and you're too familiar. You need to back up before you get smacked up. So if you're if I was her, I opened that door and he's there, deer in the headlights. Okay, you know all about me, but yet you won't step up. Step up. That's just my take.
Okay. Lily.
Ryan, I'm sorry, I don't mean to scare you.
No, that's not why it's not why. Hey, JV and I had a heated discussion a few weeks ago. We probably could have used a very woman's perspective because we're both hotheads. We probably had no idea what the fuck we were talking about.
So I
Well,
thought this was interesting because you had the two people in power, and there's like other people trying to talk and get closer to him with Aya and Jorah, and they both get kind of smacked down in the same episode. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Interesting.
I'm also updating the description. Sorry. So
Okay.
keep chatting. I forgot I didn't add Nomi. It's my fault.
So
Ryan, forget
Lily. So Lily, your perspective on Danny's no reaction.
Well,
As
to
a
me,
woman.
this whole thing is just very frustrating. Like, I can just feel her frustration because this was somebody that she thought she could trust for the longest time. And I mean, I don't know. That's just it to me. She's so frustrated, and I can kind of see where she's coming from, especially with him, because he's supposed to be giving her like all this really good counsel and everything, but then he always oversteps, like, I guess because she's young and he's trying to give her all this advice, but at the same time he's just, I don't know, comes off a little bit like, I don't know how to say it, but like he treats her like a child. And I think that kind of frustrates her also. I don't know, that's what I kind of feel when they have interactions sometimes. Like, I get he wants to protect her, but at the same time she's already gone through a lot. He needs to give her a little bit of credit too.
That's true. She has suffered. She's been used and abused by her own brother. And the people that she was adopted into turned their back on her. So give her some time. Let her heal.
And I mean, not all of them. The ones that stayed beside her just got fucking slaughtered.
Mm-hmm.
And why do we see? And why are we seeing your face again, Shadow?
He was he did his stint. He's okay. I do want to ask though, because obviously this was literally a couple episodes ago. So and I think she's also pissed off though too, because he's saying trust me, but when she confronted him about the feelings, he skated around it, and she's like, "Wait, so you want me to trust you, but you wouldn't step up to the plate and say, because she literally screams, that's all you want?" And he's like, I want you to. It's like I feel like that made her mad too. It's like, you're supposed to be somebody I trust, and I can't even trust you to be honest about certain situation. And I think that's another reason she's mad. It's like, you've already lied to me about that. Then of course later on we find out he lied about something else. But
which
I think she's feeling betrayed regardless of the situation. She's
by basically everybody. By basically everybody.
Yeah, and I think she's angry.
And I think also part of that is Jorah is like really aside from like her servants, Jorah is the one person that she can trust, the one person that she can rely on. He is like her rock. And it doesn't matter what the fuck his ulterior motive was. He has an ulterior motive behind it.
Yeah.
Two ulterior motives.
You know what? Two ulterior motives. And quite frankly, had he just fessed up to the original one, which was, trying to get his life back, and he would have fessed up to the, at the time of the incident of the wine merchant, and then fessed up to the second one. Yeah, he might have been had the Dothraki had heard that. Yeah, they might have said, "Oh, really? You're gonna die." Danny might have taken pity on him and spared his life. We see later on after his exile that we'll just say there's a modicum of concern. But anyway, we're not there yet, so let's move on. So I'm it's so easy to jump forward because we've all seen this.
Yeah.
So any final thoughts from anybody, the ladies especially, because they're ladies,
on this,
and because the guys don't have vaginas.
No, I definitely don't.
Wow!
Ryan. Some men do have vaginas.
That's true. 2023. Men
wow, you need to do better.
Current years,
Ryan.
It's current
men
year,
can
Ryan.
give
Come on.
birth, Ryan. Come on.
That's why I'm a homophobe.
And she would know. She's a nurse, so she would know this.
Oh yeah.
He's a homophobe.
Wait,
because he's a
actually,
nurse?
this is probably a question for later. Never mind.
Okay.
No, it's related to her being a nurse. I remember hearing something about a textbook that was circulating, but that's off topic, so I'll bring it up later.
Okay.
If you're thinking about transitioning, please don't ask questions on the stream. Okay, thanks. Bro.
I'm not. No.
Aw.
I'll send you a link on that, Shadow.
I'm not Dylan Mulvaney. I don't lack the testosterone to go through that.
Even if you don't want it, I'll send you a link. Don't worry.
Tell me how.
Find
my dragons. Do your
Yeah,
job.
that's why I think she's
Do
pissed.
your
I
job.
don't think it's.
Find my dragons.
I think that's the main
do
thing.
your job.
She's pissed at everybody because everybody she's trusting is either dying or killing the people that she's trusting. So
Yeah.
and now she just wants her fucking
Or-
dragons. That's
Or
Oh my god.
or
he's
just
so
talk.
oh, this guy kind of wants to fuck me.
Right.
Okay, so we are moving on to the frozen tundra again.
Isn't it more of a table?
And poor John just gets played. Just
Oh,
gets
wow.
played. Because he
He's
is
such a little
so
cutie.
okay. So
Lily,
Please?
do you need to comfort him?
Oh my gosh.
so
No, we're good.
ladies, have your now can you, taking the mindset of egret, is this, do you find men in your life that you know that you could just like, oh I could just play with this one, this is putty now my hands,
Yeah.
and I can, okay, please elaborate.
Oh my god.
What do you want? You want like names and socials or something?
Wow.
Okay, but just
Ladies on the hot spot.
okay, just
What are their names
Okay.
and birthdays, please?
okay, okay. The mindset that egret has in this scene. Nomi, Lily, somebody.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, because we can. I mean, she knows what she's doing. Like, who said it earlier that he thinks that he's the one that's in charge, but actually it's her because she's the one that's kind of leading him around and making all these moves. And just
I was
totally
gonna
completely
say-
distracting him.
Because
I mean, it's not that hard.
what women have are boobs and vagine.
Tyler, what was that again?
And
There we go. Tyler.
Yeah.
boobs and vagine that, you know, she can manipulate that. So she has that power. She's like, I know you want this, and I'm going to toy you around and boss you around, and I might let you have it.
Guys are so stupid. We really are
Yes.
stupid.
Yeah, I would have
Yeah.
ended up like with the pants halfway down when the I would have. You're like, oh well.
Well, also,
Tyler's honest.
Worth a shot. Yeah.
well,
Let's
also
do the
the
move.
good, as we saw with Asha, it's not just like, oh, this is a fun play thing. It's also a survival method. She's trying to lower his guard, maybe try to
Yeah.
like, you know,
Uh-huh.
kill him in his sleep, or just
Of course.
Also,
And-
it's probably cold as
and-
hell. Oh.
And egret already knows that she's got.
You know,
the
it's
people
tough raising a
around
mud
her.
baby on your own. Okay, give him a break. Give him a break, man.
JV, any comment?
Sam.
Oh my god.
There's not a lot of people in. There's not a lot of people in Wyoming. I know where you work. Process of elimination. It won't take long to find you.
Uh-oh.
So
you also know he's a taller guy with a beard, so that narrows it down.
yeah.
Yeah, in Wyoming, there's no tall guys with beards in Wyoming.
No, not at all.
I mean,
It's literally every guy in Wyoming.
Oh no, this scene.
I probably need to go to
Oh,
Wyoming
yeah.
then.
Oh, this is Mama Shay getting into action.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Mama
Yeah.
Oh,
Mama
Sandra.
Shade, good. Shadow. I don't say this much, but good call, sir. Good call.
Run, Sansa, run. Just kidding.
We're gonna kind of just a little bit. Uh-oh.
It's all right. Give me that.
Okay, I have a Targaryen woman to police up. So let's let JV you take over, let the ladies discuss first, and then of course you fucking
Please, yes.
degenerates afterward.
Okay. Ladies, I'll let you start on this.
Oh man, this whole scene was so traumatizing for me. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Like her whole entire panic and everything because she knows what this means. I think I hadn't been here for the other episodes, but I think I remember from the book that they told her that as soon as she got her first menstruation that she was gonna start popping out all the babies. So she's panicking.
Yeah.
Scary.
Okay, Nomi.
It was kind of traumatizing as well. Honestly, if I was in her shoes, like in Sansa's shoes, I'd be freaking the heck out. I'd probably try to run away. Like, if anything, I'll probably even just throw myself out the window. Like, I don't care. See ya, everybody. That's just me.
So, right. So, because what I took from this is, again, like John and Rob and most of the Stark kids, they have this kind of romanticized view, at least Sansa does, of being a lady in court. She's going to be the queen and it's going to be so great, blah, 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 blah. And when she realizes what a monster Joffrey is and how she's still going to be, at this point, still about to be his queen, and now just the horror is setting in.
And also the clock is, she probably didn't know that was going to happen. I obviously didn't know it was going to happen right then, but now it's like, oh, okay. I mean, I could hide behind the fact that I'm not, I can't bear a child, but now, TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now, like,
And then,
oh, sorry, Lily.
Yeah. Oh no, I was just gonna say, and then the scene that happens afterwards with Cersei, that one is one of my. I think that's probably my favorite scene of the entire episode.
Yeah.
It's a good scene. It really encapsulates Cersei's character, I think, very well. There's a few other scenes that do it as well, but I think that's one of the better ones.
Mhm.
I had a point about Sansa, but I can't remember what it was now.
Sorry.
No, my brain is just a fucking hummingbird. Don't blame yourself.
All right. Sorry. For those who don't know, I have a 6-month-old kitten.
Where is she? I want to see her.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's move the scene forward real quick, and I'll go grab her. Her name is Rhaenyra. Her name is Rhaenyra.
Little Rhaenyra.
I can have Joffrey's children now.
Okay, so Ryan, just move it up to where Sansa is talking to Cersei.
Okay.
Just got to say right here, Mama Shay acting up.
Yeah. I appreciate Shay in that scene.
Oh yeah, because like especially with the line in the last episode after like the riot happens and Shay is like, don't trust anyone, and she's like, but you're yeah, like I don't remember the exact wording, but it's like Shay is one of like 3 people in King's Landing who isn't trying to use Sansa, and how it scares her, and she doesn't realize Tyrion doesn't want to use her. Shay is the only Shay is like Jorah. She is Sansa's rock right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Shay realizes that, and we don't really learn a lot about Shay, but I imagine the fact that Sansa trusts
I wasn't going to say it. I wasn't going to say it.
What?
Sam, hang on.
She's so big now.
Oh, look at her.
Oh my god.
Wow, she has.
I love the
She's big now. Oh my gosh.
There's just white noise.
She's beautiful.
And Ryan,
sorry,
and Ryan,
that was a mess.
Ryan, don't read Samuel's last comment.
Don't read Spots either. They're both horrible.
Yeah.
No idea what anything was said while my headphones were up, but that's That is my cat. She's 6-month-old now. That is Rhaenyra Targaryen.
I love it.
And she's definitely a Targaryen.
Terrorist.
She's a terrorist.
Yes. And then the rest of the scene with Cersei where she's like, don't ever expect to find love. Don't ever look for love. The only people you can afford to love are your children.
And this is
She's talking about how Jamie was like really attentive and stuff.
Yeah, and not
And I mean,
Robert.
Don't expect that from your guy.
Yeah. Well, and this is something that is the one part of Cersei's character, though, because aside from the one humanizing thing about her is the love of her kids.
For the kids,
Because,
yeah.
Other than that, thanks, Tyrion. But her children humanize her, and so without them, she is a monster, an absolute terror.
Which it's kind of sad because she didn't need to, like, Cersei is one of those characters. She's a tragic character. She wasn't born wrong. She was forced to be what she was by King's Landing and by the fact Robert was a damaged person just looking to die. If Robert had a therapist and could work out his PTSD and depression and, be there for Cersei, be a good husband for Cersei, yeah, she'd still probably be an evil fuck. Don't get me wrong. She's still fucking her brother, but she would be less of a bitch, probably. At least that's my take. I don't know.
Yeah.
That wasn't a very believable yeah.
No, it wasn't.
I don't know. She's pretty evil, but yeah. No. Oh, and that was one of my favorite scenes. That one, and then when she's talking to Tyrion later, I forgot about that scene, but that scene was really good too.
Yeah, that's a good
Okay.
scene. When
Now,
they're not
this
like,
scene
actively trying to kill each other.
Now, this scene is so good. It's so good because the cousin was a squire for Jamie at a tournament, and Jamie's been through so many tournaments and done so he doesn't really remember. And then he picks up a few little details like, oh yeah, you know what? I was just like you. I was a replacement squire. And then when his cousin asks, well, what knight did you squire for? And he said, Barristan Selmy. And this kid's eyes, I mean, he thinks he is with his hero now.
Yeah.
When he hears Barristan Selmy's name, that's like, whoa.
Yeah, you can tell he just idolizes this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this scene looked as though it was giving Jamie some character, maybe introducing Jamie's brawn. This kid's going to be like someone that stands by him. Jamie's going to mentor him when they get out. And
This is
then,
what I thought too, yeah.
But
then
it takes a little bit of a turn, doesn't it?
But Jamie has had this plan the entire fucking time.
Yeah, which I will say, there's the one guy like at the crab, like when you meet the crab theater, and like Daemon, the first time you really see Daemon let loose, and he's like burning everything, and the guy's like, "Yeah, fuck him, Prince Daemon." Yeah, and I'm like, "Oh hey, that's Daemon's brawn. This is gonna be squish," and I'm like, "Okay." Reminds me of this scene in retrospect.
Yes, it does, because right now we're going to find out the why.
You'll have to die.
Oh, you Jamie.
I thought he was gonna say you remember my sister.
Yeah, just a little bit of problems right there.
Mhm.
Then of course he decides to strangle the guard. Samuel says, "There's a reason mankind got along fine for a millennia without headstrings." Shadow, use of profession. Yeah.
Yeah. Which, I mean,
We don't need to hear what Shadow of Hawk says in the chat because he's on the panel.
yeah. I was just gonna say,
that's man butt.
Yeah. For certain individuals like Robert Baratheon, they're useful. For someone like me, not so much.
Okay, hey Shadow, what is the point of this stupid ass helmet she has?
I haven't read that point to the books. I don't. Lady Quaithe, that's her name, or Quaithe. I'm assuming it's something magic in nature. I haven't gotten to this point in the books, and she never comes up again in the show, so we don't know.
Okay.
From there.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you say Lady Queef?
Quaith.
Oh, my
I was thinking
apologies.
Lady Stoneheart and Quaith, and it came out Lady Quaith because my brain is. It's amazing.
Not fully developed. No, just kidding. Right?
I mean, that's true. I've got like 5 years before that happens.
Wow.
Fucking evolution, am I right?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm at my peak height, so 6'4", I'm good. I mean, I probably
What?
could.
Ryan, we're not talking about height.
What? That's when you stop growing. For guys, it's 25. That's what he's talking about.
No, I'm talking about my brain.
Yeah, his brain. He's not fully developed yet.
Ryan's brain stopped growing well before.
Yeah, Ryan's brain.
I don't.
Yes, Ryan, you're very tall.
I don't.
He's gonna kick me out. That's
I'm
all
not
right.
gonna. I will not kick anybody out.
Tyler, I'm the only one who gets kicked out.
You've kicked Shadow out twice already.
Yes, because I'm a punching bag.
Only no. He is taking himself out twice.
Oh, that's
Okay, this stream I've taken myself out. Other
Yeah.
streams Ryan kicks me out.
Well, if I knew you like beaten up on all the time, I'd kick you out more.
No, you
Weirdo.
the dragons.
You have them. Where are they?
Beat me hard.
Draw your sword. See what your steel is worth.
I love lines like that.
That looks cool,
He's the
though.
mother of dragons.
Yeah.
You love her.
Where are the dragons?
Will you betray her again, Jorah the Undel? Will you betray her again?
Never.
The thief you seek is with her now.
Uh-oh.
Okay, what the fuck did Samuel say?
Ruh-roh.
Can y'all imagine how much deeper Shadow's voice will be when nuts finally drop?
Yeah. I mean, my voice is weird. Like, sometimes I sound way deeper than I am now, and then other times I sound the way I am right now, so I don't know.
I think I've seen it. It's in that new Hershey's commercial. Do you guys like chocolate? Come on, ladies, let's get our beers and eat chocolate.
Can you say that, Shadow? Can you say?
Does he say that in the commercial, Ryan?
Women like chocolate, so I'm a woman. I like chocolate, ladies.
But that's
Let's
the
go watch
in the commercial.
Hallmark.
Oh my gosh.
I like he has like the crazy eyes.
Yes, like,
Yeah, you do
the
have
frightening. You got
Ladies
it.
like chocolate.
The
It's all
piercing
in the
blue
eyes.
eyes. Yeah.
I guess I
Deep
gotta watch
voice,
this.
crazy
I
eyes.
haven't
My
seen it.
only 2 redeeming traits.
Yeah, you gotta watch. Oh, Hershey actually scrubbed their Twitter back to like September
Good.
after the backlash of this. So yeah, you'll have to find a latent clip. Samuel says that's called puberty, Shadow. Just write it out.
Voice starts changing and girls start looking different. Yeah, it's,
I think puberty is more like, hey girls, you guys like chocolate?
In my experience, it's the deep voice and like really fucking high pitch and then neutral voice. Like it's just in my personal experience.
Don't act like you didn't get the.
Oh no, I got like the high pitch shit as well. But for me, it was like normal pitch, deep pitch, and really fucking high pitch all at once, like every other syllable.
He's
Wow.
He's already lying. So
That's a talent.
I kid. I said I wouldn't kick you anymore. So that's why I was making a funny. All right. We are coming up close to the 2 hour mark.
coming up now, don't we? Ladies and gentlemen.
And still no boobs for Tyler.
Sorry, Tyler.
Got some man ass
man.
effect.
Rough, man. I feel like them in the red waist here. Just try to make it.
That guy has boobs.
Of Dragons is in the right.
Paul Heyman? Yeah.
She must be reunited with her babies. I will help you.
That guy's creepy.
How?
He is
Yeah,
creepy.
we'll bet, yeah. That's a bit of an understatement.
You have my dragon.
When I learned you were coming to our city, I made an arrangement with the king of Karth. He procured them for me.
But there is no king of Karth.
There is now. That was the other half of the
Okay, so right here,
stop.
It has just been revealed that Zorro is responsible for Danny's dragons being stolen. Just revealed. Yes, because he just said he procured them for me.
Yeah, which if you remember from like last episode, the point I brought up about how his own soldiers were killed, just reinforces how big of a like this guy didn't just let Danny's people die; he let his own people die.
Right.
In order for this boat, like he didn't need to kill them. He could have just had them like no. He wanted to sell it, and human life has no value to him.
Correct.
Absolute scumbag of a human being.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, Ryan.
What are you talking about, man? I don't understand.
Oh my gosh.
Go, Don. Put it back.
Put it back.
Let's
you
see
gotta
the
warn me on
crazy
that.
blue eyes.
Good
Do
lord.
the
Scared the
crazy
shit out
eyes
of
with the chocolate.
I've actually got a really good picture a friend of mine made where it's like me with the crazy eyes and then a husky making the exact same face. I'll post it on Twitter if I can find it. It's fucking
So you
amazing.
saying you're a dog?
Yes.
Why
A
does
husky-
Shadow look like he's about to like denounce the United States or something?
I'm not Kanye West. I'm not that fucking crazy.
Oh,
Manifesto
Kanye.
coming.
No, just your back.
Manifesto incoming.
Watch what you say about Kanye. Just kidding.
This is the only manifesto I need
He's
in my
like,
life.
mein Shadow!
He's fine.
Say something on me!
Oh no.
You would keep your gates and your minds closed to everything outside your walls.
And Danny's
Karth
backing
cannot
up like,
remain the
oh,
greatest city that ever was.
Yeah.
Well, also, part of that, I think, and I might be wrong, but didn't like all the people in robes appear? Like they weren't there in the first shot.
Yeah,
but then
what the heck?
well, okay, there were folks serving wine and whatnot.
Okay.
So
I missed that. That might be.
But they're not all the same person. So that's
Not right now.
Or are they?
yeah, they are. They're the same person.
In a moment they will be, but at the moment they're hiding what they are.
Oh, okay.
Faceless man style.
Kind of.
They all sit up like the Undertaker. Is that what you're saying?
Weird.
kind of.
What are you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Three dragons the size of cats.
My name is Paul Heyman.
Not make you a king. An upstart and a charlatan.
He is the advocate.
Empires have been built
City
by
of
leaders.
Karth.
Those on the margins often come to control the center. And those in the center make room for them, willingly or otherwise.
Willingly or
Mother of
otherwise.
Dragons will be with her babies. She will give them her love, and they will thrive by her side.
My gosh. Same girl.
Forever.
Same. Oh, Ryan, come on.
What?
That's the good part.
He
Get
doesn't wanna
that.
get killed.
I showed it.
Remember, power
Do you get in
is a
trouble
shadow
for
on
watching?
the
Do you get in trouble for showing like all the violent stuff?
Well,
No,
no, okay.
no.
You
Well,
get
just
clipped for
Oh.
showing too much.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, no. I
I
have.
see. I see.
Oh,
What was that?
Oh, I don't know.
wow, Lily.
I would just to remind you all of like
Oh.
that line that Varys said fairly early on, power is a shadow on the wall. These were 13 or 12 in this case, 11 of the most powerful people possibly in the world with money and armies and fleets, and they ruled a city, and all it took was a couple of dudes with a couple of crackheads with a knife to end their lives, to end their power. Really interesting to think. Also, what the fuck is a
Kaczynski?
Yeah.
The
Unabomber? That was before your time.
Oh, the Unabomber.
Yeah.
I've heard. I didn't know that was his name, huh?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I think bombs are the.
You guys.
Bombs are the tool of cowards and women. Like bombs.
And rails.
Whoa! Whoa! What?
Like poison. Bombs are the tools of cowards and a certain group.
And women? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Do women use bombs? I've
No,
literally
because
never heard of a
in Game
female
of Thrones,
bomber.
there's a line about
Yeah,
poison being
no.
like the tool of women.
Okay, time out. And time out again.
Excusez-moi.
They usually just break Shadow's heart.
Yeah, we do.
I
have
mean, I need to
bombs.
have a heart to be.
So
broken.
they set off the
Yeah,
bombs in
they
your
don't need
heart.
bombs. They just use their words.
Yeah.
Hold on, real quick. I have a solution.
Okay, bye.
I don't like this.
Shadow.
Would you like to repeat that again and slower?
Yes. Let us
Poison
know. Shadow.
and bombs are the tools of cowards and women.
Why women?
Because it's a lot. Because it's so in Game of Thrones. There's a line where it's like poison is a weapon of women.
Well, yeah, poison is,
And-
but not bombs.
Poison
We don't.
and
That's
bombs,
not.
you
That's not
said it?
our style.
Well,
Oh, because
poison and
Cersei was
both
crazy? Is that
poison
why they're
and
saying
bombs,
That boy will
you
not
can set
learn.
it,
I
and then
think
you don't need to be there for when it goes off. That was the parallel I was drawing.
So we're taking time
Yes.
bomb is what you're
Well,
saying.
Keep thinking,
that's what
buddy.
you could have said from
No,
the
not you.
beginning.
No,
Now
not
it makes
you.
sense.
But you
Shadow.
used
Hey, Shadow, you see the little mute button?
I refuse.
Just lightly tap that one, then you're
I
good.
will continue to dig this hole.
Okay, buddy. I'm trying to help.
Oh my gosh!
Yes. Yes.
Oh no!
That
Now all you need
my
is the flag
statement
behind
applies
you.
to
And
them
you're,
as well.
you're set to go. You're just missing one flag, and you're ready.
Oh my god! Yes. Take Lawrence's advice. Just
Shadow.
while you're ahead.
You did
Shadow,
say.
Shadow, take the L. Just
You
take the
did
L.
say, Shadow, you'll keep digging this hole. Well, we'll bury you.
Okay.
Now,
Do
Shadow,
it.
what's the
Shadow.
worst thing about women?
All right,
And,
I'll take the L. Here's an L. I'll take it.
That's not an L.
It's L shape.
Dude, stop talking.
Stop.
You guys, we didn't let Tyler. There was a
wanna
little
hear-
message that you put up on the screen that Tyler could have answered to.
Which
Oh
one?
yes, Spock.
Yes, there you go.
No, yeah, I nodded.
Tyler?
Yeah, it did. It did. Now now it's
And
just
he's
fucking
like, now
plotting
it's
and-
gay.
Oh
A mother should be with her children.
gosh.
Where will you run to, Daenerys Stormborn? The dragons wait for you in the House of the Undying. Come see them.
Ah.
Oof.
That was creepy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He
That
looks
is-
like a really skinny Uncle Fester.
Yes.
Yeah, he is a meth head.
Oh dear God.
But
Oh.
one thing I absolutely love about Game of Thrones' handling of magic is it's like Lord of the Rings, incredibly mature. It's you don't really have a lot of high power going on, but when you have any of it, it's awe-inspiring, even if it's something as simple as a misdirection. It's really fucking interesting, and I wish that they had shown more of it, but they wanted to appeal to an audience that didn't really care about magic.
Well, if you
No,
have the magic
no,
come out
no,
of a
it-
lady, you know.
No, well,
That
see,
helps me.
that's the problem with the writers initially on the show. They said they did not want to bog the show down with fantasy elements in a show with dragons
Yeah.
and ice zombies.
Well, I think it's
Sorry,
more the they didn't.
You were already in a show where magic is a part of the world.
Right, but it's magic that people are relatively content with. It's something that's easy, digestible. They wanted to appeal to the football team, to the soccer moms. They wanted to appeal to people.
The show had boobs. It already appealed to the football team
and some soccer moms.
Yeah,
And a lot of really, really good looking men. So I'm pretty sure all of the soccer moms and all of that was covered too.
Right, so they did, and they didn't want to risk scaring them off with all the crazy magic, which is why they dropped it. At least that's what I think, unless there's some other explanation why they dropped the magic.
I think they were lazy writers.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, it's probably a little from column A, a little from column B, boys.
I agree with Tyler.
Yeah. Tyler's the mediator here.
That's right. Yes. So I'm going to tell you to shut up, Shadow. Shut up.
Wait, why is Tyler on the bottom, Ryan? What did you do?
He's got his mouth full of something. I don't know.
The blue raz.
I don't know.
There we go.
He's off camera for a while and then came back with a mouthful of something.
I'm eating food.
All right, so here we have the Karstarks, who says, "I am owed vengeance. He killed my son." Blah 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 blah. And Catelyn is like, no. And Catelyn is a terrible negotiator. She's lucky she's got the mountain of a woman next to her, who I'm just gonna say I think Lord Karstark could have taken Brienne rather easily.
Oh man,
He's an older guy.
Yeah. And she's a hoss, so man.
And he is, but he is battle hardened.
Wait, can you go back quickly? I want to see what he's dressed in. Hold on.
He's wearing pants. Don't worry.
Light armor, but a chainmail.
No, he's like 150. What are you talking about? She would kill him.
Samuel's got a great line about fighting young men. If you kill them quick, you're good. Brienne's battle tactic is all about waiting your opponent out. Karstark would probably recognize. If he could go fast enough and go for her head, or maybe a gap in the armor, but the fact she's wearing plate and he's not, and she's younger,
faster.
I think maybe if he was like 10 years younger and wearing good armor or had an armor-piercing weapon, I think he would be able to take it. But I gotta give it to Brienne.
They don't fight.
That's a lot of ifs, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You literally put a lot of. It's like going, oh well, if I had if I was drunk, I could have did this, or if
as he is currently, I think Brienne would most likely win. She's got better armor, she's got a better constitution, most likely, and being battle hardened doesn't really matter if your joints are failing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he just wants to swing this sword and execute a guy, not, if you're in a battle.
Answer for his crimes. Your liege lord, Eddard Stark. I am the mother of your king.
Where is our king now?
You know very well. He has gone to the
my
crown.
treason. How can it be treason to kill Lannisters?
I
It just
understand
sped up.
grief, my lord, better than most
Yeah.
understand.
Okay, I was like,
But
man,
in the name of my son, the king and the
you should be a rapper or something.
We also missed a line where it's like, she's like, he's gone to the crag to accept her surrender.
Right,
And he's
right.
like, no, it's that he went there to fuck that foreign whore. I'm
Wise
paraphrasing
man.
what he said. No one be mad at me.
Wow.
I will have his
I'll get back to digging.
Yes. Keep digging.
We need to get you like a little shovel.
Actually, I've got a shovel back home.
No shit.
Like a little Tykes shovel. So you can just,
I mean, I'm bringing some stuff back up from my parents' house when I'm going down for spring break. I can bring the shovel up and make that like a gimmick.
Yeah, it should be like a little kid's one. It's like
just like a little Tykes one. That way it fits in the
Like the one that you get when you're at the beach.
Yeah, we'll get like a little bucket to put sand in.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you put a little, you mount it on a plaque and say, "I lack the capacity to learn my lesson."
And we'll get you one of those hats with the little fans on it. It'll be
little beanie.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking Tim Pool. I'm not wearing a damn beanie.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh
No, you have hair.
Remembered Samuel wears beanies.
But we can get you a bib to put around your neck.
No.
Shit.
Wear a diaper.
Wow, the ladies are launching fucking cruise missiles.
I am going for the jugular.
This is what happens, bud. This is what happens.
Oh, this is a good scene.
Go for
They're conditioning you for dating. If you can banter back, then trust me, you'll find a girlfriend. Why are you laughing like that? She's like,
that is not at all what I'm saying, Lawrence.
Wow.
That is not at all what I said, and you know it.
We all heard that.
And Shadow, I'll get you to one of these just so you can get your foot out of your mouth every 2 sentences.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you put a crowbar in his mouth, Joker?
Tyrion and Cersei. Let's get back to that.
Oh my gosh.
Since when do you light your own candles?
Since I decided that I can't stand to look at any of my handmaidens for another instant.
Same.
Isn't that just the worst when you can't stand to look at your handmaidens? I hate it.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's the worst.
He'll be at our gates within 5 days, 4 if he has the wind.
We have strong high walls. We'll rain fire down on them from above.
Oh, you're quoting
Fire on them from above. You're quoting father, aren't you?
Why not? He has a good mind for strategy, doesn't he?
Call it tactics, not strategy. But yes, he does have a good mind for it. The best
Unfortunately,
I would say, sadly, he's not here. It's just you, me, and Joffrey, the Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and protector of the realm.
I'm sure you'll make a point eventually.
He needs to start acting like a king. This war you started is coming to our doorstep. And if the entire city wants Joffrey dead,
I'm not the one giving the boy whores to abuse.
I don't get what he means by he
thought
needs
the
to
girls
stop,
might help him.
stop
Did you?
acting like a king. What does he mean by that?
Start.
Okay.
Oh, start acting like a king. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Disregard. Like bubbles? What do you mean?
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. He's got that Weinstein. He's got that Harvey Weinstein thing
Oh
going.
no.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Wow. Samuel. That is your illegitimate child right there. Shadow. Come on. Treat him better.
Different shapes and sizes, I guess. Yeah.
I was wrong.
And Joker puts it down.
Do you think I haven't tried? He doesn't listen to me.
Great line.
Mhm.
This next line's
Hard
great.
leash on a dog once you've put a crown on its head.
Yeah.
Yep.
I always hoped he'd be like Jamie.
Oh,
He looks like
okay. This exchange. Tyrion's face is like,
Yeah.
in a certain like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also like the point where it's like Tyrion brings up like he's a bit too much like Robert, and Cersei goes, no, Robert was apathetic and a drunkard, but he wasn't a sociopath. Like Robert enjoyed
He
killing.
wasn't cruel.
Yeah,
He
Robert
didn't
enjoyed
enjoy-
killing, but he enjoyed clean kills. You know, a swing of a hammer, a thrust of a spear.
Oh,
Joffrey
a warrior's
liked
kill. A
the
warrior's kill.
build-up. Yeah, Joffrey loves the build-up, loves the
The
sound of
torturing.
bones cracking,
Torture,
flesh
yeah.
tearing, people crying.
Again, Joffrey likes to pull the wings off of flies.
Or cut the kittens out of cats.
Oh yeah.
That's a line in the books.
Yeah, I just passed that. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That kid is fucked in the brain.
He is.
That's what happens when you have a daddy uncle.
You're always more Robert than Jamie.
Daddy uncle.
Before he didn't enjoy
And a
cruelty.
negligent father.
Sometimes I wonder
Two negligent fathers.
Mm-hmm.
if this is the price for what we've done, for our sins.
Sins. The Targaryens.
Wed brother and sister for hundreds of years, I know. It's what Jamie and I would say to each other in our moments of doubt. It's what I told Ned Stark when he was stupid enough to confront me. Half the Targaryens went mad, didn't they? What's the saying?
What's the phrase?
Every time it's
Flip a coin.
Yeah, every time you flip a
And
coin.
the world holds its breath.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It literally, she's literally about to say it.
half the Targaryens went mad, didn't they? What's the saying? Every time a Targaryen is born, the gods flip a coin.
You've beaten the odds. Tommen and Myrcella are good, decent children, both of them.
So she's 2 for 3.
Yeah. Great.
Well, that's.
But it's the 1 out of 3 they're kind of concerned about.
It's that 30. It's that 33. It's that 33% that is an absolute nightmare.
That small piece of the pie that they're worried about.
What's also interesting is that scene is like her going, I love Jamie, but I regret what it did to my son. If you're tying back to that line where she's like, the only people you can afford to love are your children. She loves Jamie for some twisted reason, but her love of her children comes first, and it probably fucking destroys her that her, not only her infidelity, but her brother fucking turned her golden boy into a fucking monster.
Wow, brother fucking, huh?
She fucked her brother.
It's all relative.
It is all relative.
Fucking Alabamans.
I need to be alone with him.
Okay, this is another great scene. Another great scene here. From Jamie. This is a great scene here. Because we didn't know this at the time, but this is foreshadowing the confession he makes to Brienne later on.
They want your head.
Old Lord Carstark doesn't seem to like me.
You strangled his son with your chains.
Oh,
Was he
yeah.
the one who got you?
Yeah, sorry.
He was in my way.
Again, again, and so he's like, well, this isn't a personal thing. I'm trying to escape. It was gonna happen.
Yeah,
whoever
whoever was there. Yeah.
Okay, this scene here. This one is so good because he talks about, you make a vow to your family, you make a vow to your father, and then as an adult, you're in the service of a lord, a knight, a king, so you make vows to them. Which vows do you follow when those vows intersect and come into conflict? Because at some point you're going to break a vow.
Where? Defend the king, obey your father, protect the innocent, defend the weak. What if your father despises the king? What if the king massacres the innocent? It's too much. No matter what you do, you're forsaking one vow or another. Where did you find this beast? Kingslayer.
Oh yeah.
What a
And now
king
Kinslayer.
Here's to Aerys Targaryen, the second of his name, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, protector of the realm, and to the sword I shoved in his back.
You don't know.
Man without honor.
Oh, and then he goes, and then he goes right for that jugular right
So
there.
in my
He goes,
own way, I have more honor than poor old dead Ned.
oh,
The name of that bastard he fathered.
Brienne?
No, that wasn't it.
That's some hot tea right there.
Bastard from the north. Now when good old Ned.
And here he's not exactly wrong.
No,
he's not.
Just
you're not very good at protecting.
Talk to it hurts even
You're
more.
an honest woman. You hated that boy, didn't you? How could you not hate him? The talking reminder that the honorable Lord Eddard Stark fucked another woman.
The sword.
I told you what would happen.
Oof.
All of you.
Do we want to break down that last clip a little bit?
Sure. This is because the prevailing narrative through the Westeros is that Jon Snow is Ed's son. We found out way later on the truth of the matter, and we find out that Ned's been lying the entire time, and Jon's existence is a lie.
Whoa! Spoiler.
It isn't. Well, I know. Where we're at here, Jamie is, yeah. You all know it. It's the known secret that my sister and I are lovers, but I've only been with her. So if we're gonna talk about honor, I have more honor than your late husband.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's not a very good argument, but he went right to the emotional lynch.
Well, I only bang my sister, so there.
I also protect the innocent. by killing my own cousin who looked up to me and throwing a child out of a window.
Okay, but no. See,
No, he
this
didn't
goes back.
kill him. He's fine.
Right.
He's got a
But like
giant carrying him
I
around.
understand in this moment he's going after the emotional point for Catelyn. He's bringing up
Well,
that specific
Bran is
instance.
happier than ever, just hopping
well,
around
well,
on a ogre.
Well, when he's talking about protecting the innocent, this goes back to when he's to when he killed King Ares, and ever since then, you know, being dubbed a Kingslayer and do whatnot, he has just been, you know what, I'm going to wear this and let you all think however you want to think of me, because fuck you all. You don't know the shit that was about to happen that I saw.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, because wait, who banged someone's sister?
Welcome to Game of Thrones, Spock.
That could be anybody.
And the final scene, which will take us all out, we are going to play it completely through because it is only about a minute long. Here we go.
You still question whether your new lord means what he says. Here is the answer to your question.
That's horrible. Dude.
I like the fade to black. They don't fade to black very often, do they?
No, they don't.
Cut?
No, they don't.
Okay. That kind of stood out to
Cry
me.
from Lewin
That's
and like just
dramatic.
the two corpses being it's just such a fucking raw scene that solidifies Theon deserves everything he gets going forward.
Yes.
All right.
Made him into a better person.
Yeah.
Seeing this scene the first time, this was one of the first hard scenes to watch, and then they get more. They just get worse later on.
Yeah.
But this was a hard scene to watch.
Yeah.
Because of the sisters? What?
No,
I don't think that's on Cinemax.
So
That's on HBO.
So ladies first. So ladies first. Your thoughts on the end scene?
Yeah, no, that was like really savage. It's because I'm over here like the same as Shadow. I'm reading through the book and we just passed that scene too. So it's just, I don't know, it's like really heartbreaking because you're kind of, well, I can't spoil it, right?
Well, Joker already
I
spoiled
would
it
say
earlier.
let's hold off. Let's hold off.
Okay. Yeah,
All right, then,
I'll just leave it at that. There was no coming back for me with Theon. Like after that, I was just like, I'm done with this guy. There's nothing. So like Shadow said, everything that happens to him down the line, it's very hard to be sympathetic towards him because he just he crossed all the lines for me, and there was just that's it. That was it for me.
Yeah. And I think that scene, he probably realized, like, did I cross this line? Am I too crazy? But let's be real. He won't realize it at all. But yeah, that's it. That's just my
Tyler?
take. But yeah, there's no turning back for me on him.
Tyler?
No, I mean, I think they got it, man.
Because
They covered it. You covered it. I don't really...
because I think with which as you said, Tyler, they normally don't fade to black, but they do it in this case because you see his face as he's dropping his face, and the look on his face is very like.
Yeah, that's what it stands for. That is true. Yeah, I think the scene would have been a little bit better if there were like some like boobs, but
just randomly, like a woman was so sad that her top fell
before
off.
they fade to black, bouncing, and then it just fades. Then it just goes.
I mean, if it was set in like a ancient Egyptian society, because of how hot it was, that was
everyone was naked.
Not everyone. It really depended on the woman. Some of them wore full covering, some of them half covered, some of them just went topless. Ancient Egypt, weird fucking country.
Did they ever go like one in, one out?
Yeah, that's actually I think an inspiration for one of the styles that Daenerys has when she's in cars, at least in the books.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
As I mentioned,
anything else about boobs?
Everything about boobs, yeah.
No, Shadow, go ahead. Tell us what you might have coming up, and we're gonna start this the outros.
Okay. Just one quick thing about this scene. As I mentioned earlier.
No outros.
Oh, outros. All right. Okay. Yeah. Coming up, I've actually got like a couple of video scripts. I planned on recording them after this stream, but we ran a little bit late, so I don't think I'll have time to. Because I need to turn tech off and make.
What do you have coming up?
Sorry, rambling. This Thursday, I've got Merry Madness with my co-host Kat the Hijabi Gamer. Friday, if Ryan will let me back after some of the takes I've had this episode.
You're already in the chat, dude. You're fine.
Friday, Royal Rumble. Great fucking great fucking show. A lot of really cool people on it. And then random gaming streams. See if I've got the time for them.
Tyler.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on again. I've got tomorrow night. We have I do We Rank stuff on Tuesdays, and tomorrow we're ranking the Sylvester Stallone movies. We got the Normal Crew. Joker, you're gonna be there, right?
Yep,
okay.
I'll be there.
And we got the Normal Crew, Joker included, and then Cannoli Sasquatch is the guest.
Nice.
And then I'm watching the 65 this weekend or this week. It's more like the time traveling dinosaur hunters or something like that. So I made a review of that if it's any good.
And me, nobody cares about me. It's my channel. So moving on to the ladies, we'll go with
me first, and then ladies last.
All right.
JV first. Fire and Blood.
Okay, so like this guy said, tomorrow night for we rank stuff. Wednesday, I'll be dropping a new video where, hey, I got good news for you. It's not all your fault. You had help. You had help.
Kevin Feige.
Chapstick.
Not Kevin.
Chapstick. Give him some chapstick, man.
Kevin's in the closet. he's in the gimp chair.
So there's that. And then Friday, actually Thursday, I will be on Roman of the Empire's channel. We will be talking about the first and second Alien films and talking about the third and fourth as well. And then Friday, dropping a video would be Mandalorian season 3, episode 2. Let's hope it gets better. Fingers crossed. And then Friday night, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern over on Legion Talk again, or Friday night's Royal Rumble.
Oh, hey, I forgot. I'm also doing the Sunday stream on Wookie Be Bad's channel, and we're having JT Gunn, who was in the chat earlier. I believe that's this week that he's on.
Outstanding.
That's Sunday.
And then Friday, right after a shortened version of Friday night's Royal Rumble, I will be over on Cannoli Sasquatch.
Yeah, we might have to keep it like a super short show because I'll be out of town, but I think I can spare an hour, and you have about an hour. So we'll probably just talk about the Mandalorian, the new episode. And Nomi, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you.
Oh, thanks you. You're welcome. I am on Synergistically Offensive Sundays with Rogue Attraction. And I can't remember the time, but also on Thursday, I do believe we have a That's 90s Nostalgic Y'all with the Rogue Attraction. So you can find me there. You can also find me at Nomi Without You on Twitter.
You mean you hang with Uncle Tom?
Oh my God. Yeah. So my mom was actually watching the stream. She's like, you better have apologized to everybody. He's like, I did, Mom, I did. So now I'm going to call him Papa Tom.
Oh, no. He will be forever Uncle Tom, and it's not your fault because I will continue that shit. And lastly, and certainly not least, we got Lily 300 Mirrors back for the first time. She's been doing schoolwork. She's been doing nursing stuff, and saving lives is more important than talking about Game of Thrones because, quite frankly, I'd rather you save lives than to worry about Game of Thrones.
Oh my god. I'm just over there on Twitter making everybody angry as usual. Same handle, 300 mirrors. JB, he's like, yes, all the time. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm always like fighting somebody.
It's all good. It's awesome.
Yeah, wait. I had one last request. Can I see Tyler's shirt?
Do it. Stand up, bro.
Star Wars shirt. Yeah.
Stand up, motherfucker.
Yay! Yeah, no, I just wanted to see it. I love Star Wars.
Yeah, just an old-timey Star Wars shirt.
Motherfucker, when a lady says
Yeah.
show it to me, you better fucking show it. Not just yet. Hold on. Everybody's links are down in the description below. Go sub to everybody. I updated them halfway through it. And we will see you guys. Also, feel free to not stay for the end.
You're fucking with Joker, aren't you?
And no, I'm not.
Good night.
Stay it.
Toodles.